Welcome, everybody, to a new Untitled Game Studios D&D campaign. This time, I am your DM.
Yes.
We have Rick joining us as John of Saints. Introduce yourself.
I am John of Saints. Hi.
Great introduction, honey. And we have Gardal, as always, played by our beautiful Kago. He's joining us again as a returning character.
Oh, there he goes.
Oh, you scared me.
I was introducing our goddess Willis, but you know.
Oh,
You muted yourself. SMH.
Yeah.
She does not tolerate this kind of fucking heresy.
No, she does not. And our last character to be introduced is a new one, played by our Satan himself, which is Corvus. Introduce yourself.
Hello, I am Corvus, a Shadarkai Hex Blade Warlock, Gunslinger, slash. For those of you that remember Nephthys and his cocky attitude, well, take that to the side, but keep the chaos.
Yes.
Because Corvus isn't necessarily cocky or arrogant, he's just very deadpan. But he is very impulsive as well, just like his tiefling friend Nephthys. So I apologize preemptively.
He's a
to
man.
DM.
Corvus is a man of action.
It's okay. I am here for the chaos.
Remember, he is a Hexblade Warlock Gunslinger. He uses his gun to shoot Eldritch Blasts and to solve arguments. And that's where I won't say anything else.
So, welcome, adventurers. Your adventure starts right after our last adventure. I'm gonna go one by one through you guys to say where you guys were and how you got to this new place that you're gonna be. So, Gardal, starting with you. You were at the Church of Millis, of course. Duh. You went back there after our last adventures together. And you were actually at a very important event for the Church of Millis where they were going to name you the Cleric of the Month because you, of course, had the most conversions of all.
I'm pissed off because I was not nominated the new bishop.
Yes, exactly.
And
And
now revive people. Come on, I have all the things to become the bishop. What the hell are you doing?
You should start your new religion.
I'm not inventing. I was teleported to another country. I swear it's true.
I'd say they're scared of your power, honestly. I think that's why they don't promote you to bishop.
Yeah, this is totally political in nature.
Yes.
Trying
Exactly.
to keep you under control.
They don't like the way your calcium look.
But something came up that actually took you away from the boredom of those events and getting the frustration of not being called bishop. You were just another cleric of the month, which was a very fancy letter written in this fancy penmanship inviting you to this house in this present day. So you came because people to convert.
He's a man of action and intent and focus.
For a moment, I thought it was going to be another isekai truck teleporting me to another world.
Oh no, you came here willingly. It was willingly. You were just like, hey, this person is rich and they're inviting me, so hey, maybe I can convert them to the church, get more money, and maybe I'll finally be nominated bishop.
The bishop, you need to revive the dead. There's some conditions there.
Okay, it's a little more complicated than I thought. But yeah. Mr. John of Saints was wandering nearby the house, and he saw a single little soap bubble that was very, very glistening in the sun and very pretty. It was making many colors. He liked the bubble a lot, so he followed the bubble, and the bubble led him here, to this mansion. And he just walked through the door just like Gardal did. Lily, in the other hand, I'm gonna put on my hat. Lily was wandering in the park nearby, and she heard beetles. So she came, because beetles.
How do you reckon that one out? Well, everyone's entitled to two, aren't they? And it's my other one.
And finally, Corvus, you were sent here due to your Patreon, because he heard that this mansion had within its attic and things stored a rare diamond called the Hope Diamond, and he was very curious of its powers and curse. So he sent you here to retrieve it, and you're currently in the attic. As John, Gardal, and Lily walk in, you crash through from the attic to the foyer. As all four of you arrive there, you see that there's other people there. There is a butler that is like around his 60s, male, classic butler, essentially. Think Alfred. style person.
Yes, I admit it. I am Batman.
You know? There is also a very, and I cannot emphasize enough, very tall orc, half vampire, rich lady looking lady that is very tall, very dominating, and slightly Italian in her essence. There is also a short zombie that is dressed in the suit and that has the most annoying fuckboy vibe ever to him. You can feel the vibe.
I'm gonna shoot him.
And finally, the two last characters that are the quietest of them. You have a very short, again, but this one is like short, very short, half elf,
Like hobbit-sized?
You could say that. A very small child-sized person.
Yeah, that's basically a hobbit. God damn it.
Half elf that is also fully mute and only talking in gestures. But we have that very short blonde guy that only talks in gestures. And finally, we have a cat. A fat white cat that looks very grumpy. And those are the people there.
So
I forgot to show the thing.
Attic. I crashed down because the floorboards broke under my feet, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yes, there you go. If you guys look on Twitch, you can see them now.
Okay, so...
You got the tall lady, butler.
This is... Wait, no, I need to check the other thing.
So
Yeah,
you got totally not Lady Dimitrescu.
exactly.
You took a little bit of his hair.
Yeah, there you go. Totally not,
Whoopsie.
totally not Lady Dimitrescu. Exactly.
We got totally not Alfred. Fuckboy McGee. Short Stack. And Fat Cat.
Exactly.
That's what I'm calling them. Okay, first things first. I guess since I fell from the fucking ceiling, we need to kind of act out how people react to that.
Yes. With that, the butler is gonna look at you guys. Sires, I am so happy you could join us tonight. Let me introduce myself. My name is Ambrose. I will be your server and your guide and your patron for this evening, at least while our true patron doesn't join us. She's very shy.
That's when I interrupt Ambrose. This guy just fell from the roof. What's up with that?
Meanwhile, I get up and I just pull out my gun and I'm like, what the fuck?
Say what again? Say what again? I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker.
I'm just curious. Like, I don't know how this health rolls. Do you have people on the roof?
Honey, these things happened.
Who's this person?
Hi,
What is happening here?
I'm Lady Dimitrescu. This is a mess. What is going on?
You are very tall.
How are you so tall?
Yes, thank you. I am. I am a half orc. That is why.
Okay, that explains everything, thank you.
I thought it was just because you ate a lot of vegetables.
One doubt that is not clear is... Where the hell am I? Who the hell are you people?
Well,
Don't worry, that sometimes happen. You wake up in another world, so there you go.
Did that skeleton just fucking talk?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, to be fair, I came from the Shadowfell. I shouldn't really be surprised at all.
exactly, sire. This evening is a reunion of many different people of many different origins, but all have a very special connection to our Patreon and how special they are.
Wait.
So,
Patreon is the website.
Can we have
whoops, my bad. Capitalism slip.
my friend?
Excuse me, what?
The goddess who?
The goddess who?
Teach you that in a while.
The patron. The patron.
Let me just check what's going on in here. You know, before that bard over there starts singing again.
I'm not gonna start singing because I can hear Beatles, Gardal, and also you know me at this point. Why? Why are you being like this? You know I bring enchantment to moments. I am not just a random bard.
Yes, I know when you sing, bad things happen.
Well, I can't argue with that. I can't argue with that.
Correlation. not causation.
That typical monk trying to be the mediator of the conversation.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate the mediation. Truly, truly.
Appreciate the peace. Let me teach us to be peaceful.
Well,
Yes.
Let me help with the introductions here. Maybe facilitate the knowing. As Lady Domitrescu said, she's Lady Domitrescu. She's very tall. She's a friend of the Patreon. We have here Jonas Saints, our Patreon monk. He's a very nice human and also a very special person to our Patreon.
Yes.
We have Lilly the Bard.
Why am I special?
It's Lilly. You're special, my child. You have Gardal, which he is also a spiritual guide to our patron per se. Our patron looks up to him to guide them in the direction of their goals per se. Corvus as well. They envy your out there-ness, your attitude of go get itness, that just like you do things, you don't question things. That inspires the Patreon. And also,
and as you're saying, as as Ambrose is saying that, I'm just gonna look at my gun because as a Hexblade Warlock, my gun is my patron. It's just a cursed weapon that talks to me only. And I'm gonna look at it and go like, "What the fuck is he talking about?"
Did you get the invitation?
The fuck is it? What? I'm just confused. Go on.
Okay, sire, I understand the confusion. And finally, we have Mr. Saint Clair. He's a very important financial person in the industry. And we have also the noble warrior of Low Rule called Lank. Is this short blonde fellow over here next to the cat.
Yep.
And this beautiful cat in our mansion is Patriarchy.
Excuse me.
The cat.
Run that by me again, please.
Which one?
The cat.
Of course it's the cat.
It's a white cat called Patriarchy.
What the fuck is that? A fucking cat? Hey, don't fuck.
Something
Okay.
to have in mind.
If I look at the cat very intently, trying to figure out if there's something weird about him, is there anything that I can perceive, like insight check or something?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Roll, honey, roll.
Okay, I'm gonna roll an insight check. This is gonna suck. I have -1 on insight checks.
God damn, son.
Because I'm not wise. I lived in the Shadowfell. I don't know what the fuck social cues and context is for the most part.
Right.
I'm just, I do things. Period. That was a 8. So -1, that's a 7.
Okay.
Okay, that's a 7. Well, you can glean that the cat is a very, very grumpy cat that does not enjoy how outgoing you are. The cat has a weird amount of personality, but you can't exactly glean if it's just a very rambunctious cat that is very hard-headed or if there's something more about it.
Can I roll for animal handling? So
Go
I can
ahead.
go pet the
Not
cat.
going along.
I want to pet the cat.
Go pet the cat, honey.
Can't see it.
Oh wait, you're lucky. Roll another one.
Oh, right. Right. Yeah, that's one thing.
He rolls 2 dice
I
and
forgot
he
to-
rolls because he's lucky.
Yeah, I didn't really do much of my introduction. Honestly, Corvus, you should have gone first so that I could follow your cue. But
Fair.
my guy, me, who I am, Son of Saints, I was abandoned or found in a fire. Not sure if abandoned, but my parents weren't there. So either they died in the fire or they were abandoned me. But the monks found me, took me to a temple. I never really learned much of anything, but I was always naturally good at shit. So I just gained the nickname of the Saints because I have got the luck of the Saints, which lets me roll 2 dice. And
There
I
you
can
go.
pick the higher pilot. Got him?
Go. Roll animal handling.
We all good?
So basically, you always roll with advantage because you're lucky.
Yes.
Yeah.
At least for most things. I don't think I don't roll like for arcane, any magic related shit. I don't really roll with 2.
Yeah, in this one, you are rolling with advantage, but I'm counting at -6 because you look way too hippie for Patriarchy. He does not like you straight out the bat.
And my highest is a 9.
Okay, Patriarchy definitely hisses at you.
Okay, hisses, but does it bite?
No, because you're lucky.
Yes.
That's the only reason he doesn't bite you, but he rolls his eyes and hisses at you.
Yeah.
As the cat hisses, I instantly just point my gun at him. I don't shoot, but I point my gun at him like.
Okay, as you point your gun at him,
Here,
Saint Clair puts his hand on your gun and like, whoa, bro, don't bring guns into this.
Which one?
I had a guy that brought a gun to a party once. He did too much coke. It was horrible. Put it away. Put it away.
Fucking gun.
Who's Saint Clair again?
He is the corporate
Blonde
zombie.
fuckboy.
Exactly.
Blonde fuckboy zombie.
Okay.
Exactly.
It was already a zombie
dude,
before it was a
okay.
zombie.
It's okay, calm down. I was just saying, like, don't mix guns in party. That doesn't work. You wanna hit? By the way, you wanna hit? You wanna hit?
No, thank you.
Okay. Okay.
And yeah,
It keeps me
that,
alive.
I just.
What's that magic powder?
It's my medicine. It keeps me alive. It's because I'm a zombie.
Ah, okay.
It's how I keep. It's how I'm the CFO. It's how I'm the CFO. By the way, I'm the CFO of X Corp. I don't know if we've met. Saint Clair. Hi.
Okay.
Anyway, as Saint Clair's tweaking the fuck out because he already did too much coke, Ambrose looks at the situation like, Sires, I think this is getting a little out of hand, and also, you've been standing in the foyer for about 20 minutes. Would you guys like to walk into the music room and maybe rest your feet before supper?
Ah, you got a music room?
Yeah.
Well, before that, I should do something, you know.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
There's one of us that already know the greatness of our goddess Millis, but most of you don't. So let me just introduce myself as the priest of, you know, it should be bishop, but for some related things, I'm still a priest. The priest of the Church of Goddess Millis.
Are you gonna do mass?
Religion of the... What?
Are you gonna do mass? You know, we're all gonna sit down and pray.
Oh god.
We can do that, yes, but we just spread the
Oh,
word
God.
of peace and tranquility and
Oh yeah,
good things on earth, you know.
vibes.
Goddess Millis is the mother of all.
Also, you're a hippie,
Mothers
honey.
are, they treat us well if we behave, you know. So, you know, as you have a little introduction about Millis, and I see some of you are peaceful, and some of you really will
Wait,
be
so-
in the way to learn the peaceful way, like some of you have guns, you know. It's okay to have guns as long as you use them for peaceful means. So, you know,
So-
if you
Doesn't
want
make any fucking sense.
Like opening a bottle of wine. You know, you can shoot
I
the
mean,
top of the
if
bottle.
you shoot demons and
That is
heretics
true.
and whatnot, that's fine to have weapons and, you know,
Hey, but peace and
fight
love.
for the...
I see the point
Yeah.
the cleric's making. Fair enough.
But peace and love.
Also, Lady Domitrescu said, "So you're a hippie, right?" She looked at Gardal and said that, right?
Yes, he looks very much like a little bit of a hippie, you know, those
So-
cults that just take ashwagandha all day and go like,
I'm not an
ooh.
hippie. I'm just
Corvus
spreading the word of
hears
Goddess
that.
Millis, you know. I
Corvus
don't-
hears that and he
I
just looks
don't
up at her
do
like,
drugs.
"The fuck's a hippie?"
I don't do drugs.
You don't know what a hippie is?
Yeah.
No.
This
I'm not from around
guy.
here.
Bro.
We have some parties with the opposite sex from time to time, but that's just for the people who still have flesh in their bones.
Hell yeah, look at Gardal, man. He parties. He judges me, but he parties.
Do you party?
The religion of Millis has
Duh, I'm a bard.
continue.
Oh yeah.
Lily.
The birth of all, you know. As the Millis is the mother of everything, if we pity humans, you know, continue her legacy.
The chat suspects you're going to convert the cat.
Who are you trying to convert? Speaking as a DM now.
I'm trying to convert everything in the if I can.
Oh, you're doing like a
We love.
area conversion? Some of the higher monks at the temple could do that shit. I never learned how to do that.
Meanwhile, my patron is just whispering in my ear like, "I don't know what the fuck kind of goddess this guy's talking about. I've never heard of that before."
And Saint's just looking at you like, bruh, you need to better your pitch. You need to better your pitch. You need a better delivery. You need to summarize. You need 3 keywords. That's all you need. That's all you need to sell. Like, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you with my boy.
Yeah.
He knows Dogecoin.
Sure.
That's the best religion you got. Like, who needs Millis? You need Dogecoin. Cryptocurrency is the future of currency.
What do you mean cryptocurrency? What do you mean cryptocurrency? The only crypt I know is
Is
You know,
this
crypts.
currency? Is this currency embedded in a encrypted scroll that you need to magically decrypt. Is that what cryptocurrency is?
Well, it's
No,
very,
it's
it's very
well,
complicated.
I mean,
Before
complicated.
everyone goes into this scam, because it's clearly a scam, I'm going
Whoa.
to just, instead of roll for persuasion to convince everyone to join
Out of
us,
character, says the Lord of Pyramid Schemes.
I'm gonna intimidate this dude to shut up.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Roll for intimidation. Roll
Also,
for
Gardal.
intimidation.
Gardal, you should intimidate him with your
I
hair.
roll,
Your hair's beautiful.
You got a 3. Oh, I wanted you to get a higher number.
I mean, well, I told him to shut up. He didn't got intimidated, so.
Yeah, Saint is really, he's really hard-headed. He's hard to intimidate, and he hears you say shut up, and he almost gets a little more riled up, and he's like, bro, I get it. You don't like Dogecoin, I get it. Dogecoin's not for everyone. We can make our own coin. A lot of people are doing it. Kanye has his own coin. A lot of people have their own coin. Even the guys over at Baldur's Gate have their own coin. You can have Miller's coin. We can make it the next big thing, man. We can be billionaires.
But is
Work
the
together.
coin made of gold?
That Millie's coin, it kind of sounds good. That sounds good.
Hey, millionaire. Millis.
I'm gonna write that down.
Okay.
We can work on that later, bro. Book a meeting with me.
Yes.
Check out my email. Check out my website. I have a website. SaintClair.com.
But no more heretic coins or whatever you're talking about, okay?
Okay.
Just
Okay.
are Millie's.
We'll see. It's worth the investment. It's worth the
But
investment.
that Millie's coin is this guy is actually smart.
Anyway,
Droian.
Wishlist now on Steam.
Ambrose comes back and reminds you guys, Cyrus, just a quick reminder. You guys are still standing in the foyer. There is a room right over there with many comfy couches, instruments, and many things for you guys to do as you wait for dinner, which is just about ready because you guys been taking a while in the foyer. If you guys want to go to the music room, it would be fine.
You know, as a monk, sometimes I have these visions, sensations, and it feels to me that there are people watching and they really like your mustache.
I know. As Ambrose shows you guys the way into the music room, the other NPCs slowly start gathering into the music room because they're honestly tired of being standing at this point. Do you guys join them in the... Actually, Lilly joins them in the music room.
It would make sense that she would instantly be the first one to go in.
It is the music room.
Exactly. Lilly
Just
runs.
don't try to steal. Just don't try to be a thief. You have learned better.
Starts
honey.
trying to pick up the piano and putting it inside a bag of holding.
I don't guarantee anything. And as she walks into the music room, she looks around and she spots some...
Wait, we're still outside.
Okay. Do you guys want to walk into the music room first before Lily goes up?
I walk into the music room and I just lean against like the wall near the bookshelves there.
Okay.
Cross my arms and lean against the wall, waiting to see where the fuck this is going.
Okay, Jonas, Saints, and Gardal, what do you guys do? I'm gonna move Ambrose in the meanwhile.
Definitely move inside where most people are.
Okay.
You know, most people, more people to convert.
Okay. So you guys move in. I'm gonna put Gardal on the sofa. I feel like.
Wait. Can I go check out the stairs?
You wanna go check out the stairs?
They look fancy.
Go. Okay. What do you want to do with the stairs?
I want to go up the stairs once to that little,
The painting.
yeah, the part that has the painting.
You get there.
He's
The
gonna
carpet
fucking
becomes a
down
slide.
the rail, isn't he?
Yes.
He's gonna slide down the fucking
You're
Wait,
back
rail.
but then I should go at the highest possible. Let's go up the top of the rail.
Honey, it's still a slide.
What?
It's still a slide. It hasn't turned back into normal carpet.
Oh, it's a
I just
slide.
want him to
Yeah.
roll for acrobatics.
Right. Let me roll for acrobatics.
You wanna
I guess-
you wanna run up the now slide stairs?
See what happens.
Go ahead.
He is a monk.
Go
Wait.
ahead.
Do I
The
have...
rest of us that are in the music room just hear like him fucking tumbling up
Basically.
in the other room. Like, what the hell is going on over there?
Okay, my highest was a 5, so this isn't working.
Yep.
Paul. I fall backwards and limp my way to the music room.
There you go.
Did someone fall from the ceiling again? What the hell was that noise?
Explain
What the
yourself.
cleric said.
I'm just trying to be cool like Corvus. Okay?
Sure.
What did you do? I am trying to look at books. Speaking as Lilly now. I am trying to look at this beautiful music room with so many Beatles things. Why are you crashing?
Lady, you don't understand. They have slides.
They have Beatles!
Lady, you don't understand, he got hurt. Let me approach him. Son of Sons,
What?
you have heard about our goddess Lilly? She blesses people. Let me help you.
Oh yeah.
Where is
Bless.
You weren't hurt!
I didn't take 1 HP.
No, you fell on your butt. It was a slide.
Okay.
It wasn't that tall. You didn't get hurt.
I like the slides.
17 heals if you want. And now,
There you
now
go.
that you are healed, you
Right.
know, there's perks of being the goddess Lilly's church, you know. If you want to join us next time, you don't need to pay it. So, you know, this one is on the houses, so just you know how the people of Lilly treat those who are in need.
You guys are
Next
cool.
time, if you don't join our church, I will need to, you know, charge you a gold coin. Or maybe in the future a Millie's coin, who knows? You know, in these times there's many coins, you never know.
Oh, you need a coin?
Dummy hears all this and is like, honey, if you need donations that bad, she takes out a little bit of like a cute purse, like the TS thing, you know, with the coins and
The
stuff.
very tiny little fucking pochette things.
Exactly, and she takes some coins like, here, honey, a donation to your church. Have a nice day.
Thank you. How many? I need to put that on inventory.
5.
How much? How much? She
5
gave him
coins.
5 gold as a donation. That's
Yeah.
So I
fair.
have 297 gold. Well, let me correct. I have 297 other world isekai gold coins.
Hey man, maybe the other guy can get you crypto for whatever crypto is.
Oh yeah, St. Luke this year, I can invest those. St. Luke that you instantly. It's like,
King's face or whatever, but it's gold. It's still gold.
I can invest them. Anyway, you guys walked into this room and like, you barely looked around.
Can you zoom in? I want to see the room.
Okay, you want to do some investigating?
I've been, as I was leaning against the wall, I've been just looking at the room, trying to see if I can see anything weird or out of place, other than the fact that I'm here to begin with.
Oops. Okay, so do you guys want to investigate?
Yeah, let's roll shit. I wanna...
Okay.
I'm leaning against the bookshelf, but I'm gonna turn to the bookshelf,
Right.
and I'm gonna start pulling every single book one by one to see if I find a hidden mechanism in one of them.
We have
Okay. Please roll.
Dunk, dunk.
Please roll.
Okay. Wait, what should I be rolling though?
Please don't steal nothing or break anything. Please.
I'm not breaking anything. I'm just.
You're gonna be rolling for survival.
Oh shit! I got a 19 plus 2. That's a 21.
Oh, okay, you're a lucky boy. The books just fall on the ground. Perfectly nice. Nothing there. They're just books. Many of them about the Beatles. Which
So I just keep
entices
going,
Lilly. Which
I
entices
just keep
Lilly.
going. Like I reach the end of a shelf and I just go to the one beneath it or above it. Doesn't matter. I just keep pulling them out.
Lily
So
likes your
something
spirit,
happens.
joins you on what you're doing, but at a certain point, she sees one of the books on the shelf that she wants to get a little bit of a closer look before throwing on the ground because it actually seems to be a book about the Beatles that she hasn't read. So she
That
grabs.
exists.
Yeah.
Or so the legend goes.
I am also surprised. So she grabs a candle, but as she grabs the candle, a puff of smoke appears everywhere.
Close.
Like fills the whole room.
Yes, fills the whole room with smoke. And as the smoke clears and settles, and the light also flinched a little bit and went, tick, 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 you know, like in the horror movies. As it did that, Lily 1 second was there, then she was gone. Lily's no longer in the room with you guys. She has disappeared.
Huh.
Definitely stolen something.
That's
That
it.
part.
Well, the tiefling's gone.
begin moving my hands towards the food, slapping it so fast you can't see my hands anymore. It just red blurs in the air, and you start suddenly a spark.
And he brings into the room a giant dragon egg, and below the dragon egg, there's a paper that says, "Consume the egg."
So the floor is magical in nature, is what you're telling me, because the Eldritch Blast is gonna ricochet.
Yeah, it ricochets back at you and kind of pooch in your face.